Welcome to our Wildlife Rehabilitation Center, where we care for injured and vulnerable birds of prey. Today, we are looking closely at a very special patient, a male changeable hawk eagle. This magnificent raptor was brought to our clinic after suffering a truly devastating physical trauma. He sustained a highly severe and deeply critical injury to one of his primary wings. When he first arrived, the structural damage was so profound it looked completely hopeless. His wing was hanging so loosely that it truly seemed it had almost fallen off. The bones and muscles were severely compromised, creating a massive challenge for our veterinary team. There were deep, open wounds across the joint that required immediate and highly specialized care. Our primary objective was to stabilize the limb and prevent any further systemic infection occurring. We carefully cleaned the lacerations and applied protective bandages to support the broken structure. Now, after several weeks of intensive treatment, we are finally beginning to see real progress. The severe external wounds on his wing flesh are now almost completely closed and healed. New skin has formed over the damaged areas, which is a wonderful and encouraging sign. However, despite this external healing, the majestic eagle is still completely unable to fly. The internal damage to his ligaments and bones means flight is currently an impossibility. He cannot lift the wing properly, as the structural integrity is still incredibly fragile today. Because his wing almost fell off entirely, the deep internal knitting takes a long time. We must be extremely cautious during our daily examinations to avoid disrupting the delicate alignment. Any sudden movement or unnecessary stress could easily undo all the progress made so far. He remains in a restricted, quiet enclosure to limit his attempts at flapping his wings. To understand why this injury is so tragic, we must consider his natural lifestyle. In the wild, changeable hawk eagles are apex predators known for their extraordinary aerial capabilities. They possess an incredibly fast speed when diving or maneuvering through dense forest canopies. Their hunting strategy relies heavily on sudden bursts of intense power and rapid, swift acceleration. When they spot their prey from a high perch, they launch into a dive. This high-speed descent allows them to ambush animals before they even realize danger is near. Their wings are perfectly adapted to balance high velocity with precise, sharp turning adjustments. They can navigate through thick branches at astonishing speeds without losing focus or control. This remarkable velocity makes them one of the most efficient hunters in their native habitat. To see such a fast and powerful creature grounded like this is truly heartbreaking. Currently, his fast speed is replaced by a slow, patient, and necessary recovery process. Every single day, our medical staff provides him with specialized care and focused rehabilitation. We monitor his healing wounds closely to ensure no new infections or complications develop. Although the skin wounds are mostly closed, small scabs still require gentle, antiseptic cleaning. The main concern remains the joint where the wing was nearly severed from him. We are performing minor physical therapy sessions to keep the remaining muscles from wasting away. These sessions involve very gentle extensions of the wing, moving it just a few millimeters. We must be careful not to tear the delicate scar tissue forming inside his joint. The bird shows incredible resilience and patience during these intense and sometimes uncomfortable treatments. He seems to understand that we are trying to help him regain his lost strength. Proper nutrition is another critical factor in ensuring his body can heal this damage properly. We feed him a highly specific diet rich in proteins, vital vitamins, and essential minerals. This specialized fuel gives his body the energy required to rebuild complex bone and tissue. He has a strong appetite, which is always a positive sign in wild raptors. A bird that eats well is a bird that still has the will to fight. We closely track his daily weight to ensure he maintains optimal health and strength. If he becomes too heavy, it will put extra stress on his healing skeletal structure. If he loses weight, it means his body lacks the resources to heal fully. Finding the perfect balance is a constant task for our dedicated animal care team. Every detail matters when dealing with an injury that was almost completely fatal initially. Looking ahead, the road to total recovery for this hawk eagle remains exceptionally long and difficult. We cannot rush a process that involves rebuilding such intricate and delicate bodily systems. It may take several more months before we can even test his flight capabilities safely. First, the bones must become completely solid and capable of bearing intense aerodynamic pressure. Then, he will need to rebuild the profound muscle mass lost during this confinement. We will eventually move him to a larger flight aviary to practice short hops safely. These short movements will help him regain his balance and build up his endurance. We will watch carefully to see if the wing can support his full weight. Our ultimate dream and goal is to witness him fly free in the sky again. To see him return to the wild, hunting with his trademark fast speed, is everything. For now, we celebrate the small victories, like the healing of his external wounds. We are deeply grateful that his wing did not fall off completely during the accident. The fact that he survived such an immense trauma shows his incredible spirit and vitality. Our team will continue to stand by him, providing around-the-clock medical attention and support. Every bandage change and every therapy session brings him one step closer to the sky. We want to thank everyone who supports our center and makes this vital work possible. Without your generous help, saving magnificent apex predators like this eagle would be completely impossible. We will keep you updated on his slow but steady journey toward full recovery. Please keep this beautiful, brave, changeable hawk eagle in your thoughts as he continues healing. Thank you for watching, and thank you for caring about the preservation of our wildlife.